Hi, Johannes.
Good afternoon, teacher. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. So, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher. Very
Okay,
good, thanks.
okay. I went to give my excuses because yes, I am in a cafe internet.
Yeah,
Maybe I got some noises, but I can't you understand me?
no problem,
Ah,
teacher.
okay. Welcome to the class, Johannes. How are
Thank you
you
so much.
today?
Today I'm a little tired, but it was so good.
Okay, thank you, Johannes, for this for your time. Um, well, I want to start with you because I to complete 60 hours, I need to record it 2 times this class, and maybe you can help me with this.
Yeah, I apologize
Okay,
because I couldn't attend to the encounters because last time I have an examination, medical examination, but
okay.
it was so interesting. I think that
Okay, Johannes, thank you. So, in this section, we are going to talk about uh, tourist tourist countries, country tours in the world. Maybe you know some of them. Um, of course, you know in the world there are many places to visit, many tourist places. But in this occasion, we are going to talk about some according to the statistics in the world. So please let me to show the slides.
okay, teacher.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Can you see my slide?
Yes, teacher. I can see.
Okay. Well, the this is the topic, international travel. But the subtopic in this occasion is country tours. For example, if you see this slide, purple color has 10 millions of visitors per year, and the orange colors has 90 millions of visitors every year. According to the statistics of the year 2021, um, the first country to visit in the world, or visit a country in the world, is France. In this section, I got four places. Maybe at the first we got the tower, the second the arch, the third one the museum, and the last one is the church, important uh, place to visit. But in this occasion, I got some definition. The idea is really about it, maybe a little. Uh, and I'm going to start. So the first place to visit in France is the Eiffel Tower. Johannes, can you read it, please?
Of course, teacher. The Eiffel Tower was unveiled to be one of the main attractions of the Paris World Fair in 1890, 98, 89, sorry. That year,
Yeah.
the World's Fair covered the entire Champ de Mars in Paris, and its focus was the vast construction in iron and steel that were the great industrial advancement of that
Yeah.
time. First called the 300 meters tower, it soon took the name of the man who built it, Gustave Eiffel. The tower opened to the public the same day as the World Fair on May 15th, 1889. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So this is a little story about the Eiffel Tower, but you know there's a more story. But in this occasion, this is the little uh, concept about this place to visit in France. Welcome, Stacy.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, welcome to this to this section.
Thank you.
Okay, Luis Daisy, we are going to talk about country tours. Well, according to the statistic, the first country visited in this year 2021 is France. Well, I got four places. The first is Eiffel Tower. The next place to visit in this country is Notre Dame Cathedral. Can you read it, please, Luz Daisy? Can you see my light?
Notre Dame Cathedral is one of the most important Gothic architectural heritages in the world. It was dedicated to the Virgin Mary in this construction that originated between 1163 and 1245. Notre Dame has been the site of important events in French history, such as the coronation of Bonaparte, Henry VI, and the beatification of Joan of Arc. It has also been the center of myth and rumor and the scene of one of the most famous Disney films, The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So, Luz Daisy. Well, the next place to visit in France is Louvre Museum. Please, Johannes.
Okay, Louvre Museum. Inaugurated during the 18th century, the Louvre Museum is one of the most important in France and in the entire world, site of an important handful of works by the most influential artists in history out of our collection of the French monarchy. It is part of the fortress of the Louvre Palace that originally constituted a private royal residence for the monarchs. The museum currently has 300,000 works from before 1945, but only 35,000 are available to the public. These include the Gioconda by Da Vinci,
Yeah.
Liberty Leading the People by Delacroix, Venus by Milo, and the Citadel Scribe.
Okay, thank you. So, yeah. Well, the next place to visit in France is this. Okay, Luz Daisy, please. Can you read it?
Yes. The Arc de Triomphe is perhaps next to the Eiffel Tower one of the most emblematic historical places not only of France, but also of the continent. An icon of Paris, it is clear representation of the victories of the French army and specific moments in history, such as the passage of the remains of Napoleon Bonaparte on December 15, 1840. In its four pillars rests the name of the most important battles won by Napoleon's army, as well as the coordinates of the tomb of unknown soldiers, where a flame burns that represents the delight and honor to live of the French who they lost their life in the First World War.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Well, this is the four places to visit in France. Maybe I know there's more other places to visit, but in this occasion we were to talking about these four places. So, welcome, Alfonso. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
O- Okay, I'm okay. Thank you. So, welcome to the class.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Alfonso, we are going to talk about country tours. Well, according to the statistic, the first country visited in this year is France. According to this statistic, 2020, 21. Well, the next country to talk about according to the statistic is Spain. Is the second country tours in this year. Well, according to the information, the first place to visit in Spain is La Plaza de España. Please, Alfonso, can you read it? Can you see my slide?
Yes, I can. Uh,
Okay.
the Plaza de España is a spectacle of light and majesty framed in the Maria Luisa Park. This plaza was designed by the great civil architect Aníbal González as an emblematic space for the 1929 Iberoamerica Expo. The result was a Plaza Palace, unique in the world. Its proportions are lavish. It has a total area of 50,000 square meters, without a doubt, one of the most imposing plazas in Spain.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Alfonso. Well, this is the first place. Well, the next place to visit in Spain is Basilica of Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. Please, Luz Daisy.
It is considered one of the most impressive Catholic basilics in the world, designed by the architect Antoni Gaudí. Its works began in 1882, and its completion is scheduled for 2026. Even so, every year millions of visitors are amazed at it.
Yes, okay. Yeah. Okay, the next place to visit in Spain is the Royal Palace. Please, Johannes.
The Royal Palace of Madrid. Paying a visit to this palace means experiencing an important part of the history and culture of Spain. Its interior keeps an incalculable artistic wealth, both in the material of this construction and in decoration, with works of art and paintings by very relevant artists.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Well, this is other important place to visit. Well, the next place to visit in Spain is. No, sorry. This is we got three places in Spain, but I think there are other special places to visit. But in this case, we were talking about these three. Well, the next country to, according to the statistic, is United States. Well, in United States, there's more places too, but according to the statistic, is the Times Square is the first uh, place to visit. Please, Luz Daisy.
Yes. Times Square in New York City is the most visited touristic attraction in the United States, with more than 22 million visitors per year. Today, part of Times Square is open only to pedestrians, making it the areas in the world. It is also the center of Broadway theaters and where one of the most famous ceremonies in the world, arrival of the new year, takes place annually.
Yes, thank you. So, thank you. Well, the next place to visit in the United States, especially in New York, is this. Well, this is what the place to visit in the United States. Please, Alfonso.
Uh, Las Vegas Strip, Nevada. The Vegas, the Las Vegas Strip in Nevada is the fourth most visited attraction in the country, despite being less than 7 kilometers long. There are 15 of the largest hotels and casinos in the world. In addition to gambling, Las Vegas provides excellent opportunities to see top quality shows and enjoy the best restaurants. It is also a place where it is easy, quick, and cheap to get married.
Yes, okay, thank you. So, well, the next place to visit in, or the most important place attraction in United States, the Central Park in New York. Johannes, please.
Central Park, New York. Central Park is the most popular urban park in the entire country. It is estimated that between 37 and 40 million people visit this park each year, which is twice the size of Monaco, the smallest country in the world. Central Park was opened in 1876 and is the work of Frederick Law, Olmsted, and Calvert Vaux. It has a skating rink, lakes, baseball and basketball court, theater, and other amenities.
Yes, okay, thank you, Johannes. So, the next place in this country is Balboa Park, San Diego, California. Alfonso, please.
Balboa Park, San Diego, California. Balboa Park is home to, among other buildings and attractions, the San Diego Zoo, one of the best known and most reputable in the world. It is home to more than 3,500 endangered animals, more than 700,000 plants. Balboa Park also hosts various cultural events throughout the year, such as Gay Pride or the San Patricio Parade.
Yeah, okay. So, the next country to visit in this section is China. China is the third country tour. Well, in China, maybe you know, for it's a population country, and they got many places, but I got some of them. Well, the first place to visit in China is the Great Wall of China. Please, Johannes.
Well, the Great Wall of China. One of China's iconic symbols, the Great Wall is the longest wall in the world, an impressive feat of an ancient defensive architecture. Its winding route through the rugged country and rugged mountains makes for a great setting. It deserves its place among the new seven wonders of the world and the UNESCO World Heritage Site in China. The wall stretches from China's western border to the east coast, totaling about 5,000 kilometers, 300 miles, but the most integrated and the best preserved section are near Beijing, which is why people generally refer to this when mentioning the Great Wall of China.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So this is the first icon to visit in China. So the next place to visit in this country is Forbidden City in Beijing. Please, Miss Daisy.
It was once a palace city where ordinary people were prohibited from entering. A flamboyant displayed on an ancient Chinese architecture, more than 8,000 rooms with elegantly designed gold ceilings painted in red and yellow. The Forbidden City was the imperial palace of the Ming and Qing dynasties for 560 years until 1911. 24 emperors lived there. Wool culture heritage and now known as the Palace Museums. Among Chinese, it is treasure house of Chinese cultural and historical relics. It is recognized as one of the five most important palaces in the world, with the Palace of Versailles in French, Buckingham Palace in the United Kingdom, the White House in the United States, and the Kremlin in Russia.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. So the next place to visit in this country is the Yellow Mountains. Well, Alfonso, please.
The Yellow Mountains. In eastern China, near Shanghai and Hangzhou, the scenic Yellow Mountain are whose travelers with its five wonders: sunrise, sea of the clouds, irregularly shaped rocks, crooked pine trees, and hot springs. The Yellow Mountains are the most famous peaks in China and one of the top three parks in China. The other two being Shanghai National Forest Park and Yushaigu National Forest Park. Compared to the other two national parks, Yellow Mountain National Park is easier to access and is naturally more popular and crowded.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So, I think this is another place uh, to visit too in China. Um, please, Johannes.
The Polaka Palace in Lhasa. The Polaka Palace is a symbol of Tibet. In 1994, it was declared a cultural heritage of humanity. It is a huge treasure house of materials and items of Tiberian history, religion, culture, and art. The palace is widely known for the precious sculptures, models, sculptures, bodies, statues, murals, antiques, and religious jewelry inside.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Johannes. Well, this is the four places in China to visit. Well, the next country tours to visit according to the statistics in the year 2021 is Italy. Well, in this country, we got many places too. Well, the first place to visit in Italy is Rome Coliseum. Please, Stacy.
Rome Coliseum. The symbol of excellence of Rome is the Coliseum, a spectacular 1,000-year-old amphitheater that will allow you to travel to times of the Roman Empire. In it, gladiators fights, animal shows, and even executions of prisoners were constant. In its golden age, it could house more than 50,000 people.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you, Stacy. Well, the next place to visit in Italy is uh, Grand Canal, the Grand Canal. Oh, please, the Alfonso.
Grand Canal in Venice. Venice is a city that since stopped in time, its canals do its canals dot every corner in this place, while the dozens of gondolas that ply them its way. The 4 kilometers in length of the Grand Canal make it the most extensive and important. Take time to see it. For example, I'm sorry, wait. Take time to see it. For example, from the formidable Rialto Bridge.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Well, the next place to visit in this country is Domo of Florence. Please, Johannes.
The Florence Cathedral was erected between the 13th and 14th centuries. It is surprising for its wide facade and its immense 114 meters high dome, visible from many points of the Tuscan capital. You can go up to it to contemplate the views, but not before saving the more than 450 exciting steps.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Johannes. I want to give my excuses because in this cafe internet got music and it's very loud. So, well, the next place to visit in this section is Tower of Pisa. Stacy, please.
The Tower of Pisa of Learning Tower is one of the indisputable emblems of Italy. It is a construction that has 8 levels plus the Bell Tower. It is one of the most photogenic monuments in the country, judging by the number of visitors who come to the city to pause next to it as if they were holding it.
Okay, okay, thank you. Yeah. Well, this is the four places in Italy. Maybe you know others, but in this occasion we were talking about this. Okay, the next place, according to the statistic, is Turkey. Well, the first place in Turkey to visit is Istanbul. Well, Alfonso, please. Introduce it.
Istanbul. There are many things to see and do in Istanbul, known as the city of 1001 nights or the seven hills. Although all the names are few to describe this fantastic city located between Asia and Europe, perfectly blending traditions and the culture of the East with the modernity of the West.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So, well, the next place to visit in this country is Cappadocia. Please, Johannes.
Cappadocia, a region located in the center of the country and declared a World Heritage Site, is one of the most impressive places to see in Turkey and in the world. This huge area that leaves you speechless due to its lunar landscape, dotted with rare rock formation called fairy chimneys, which have been formed over thousands of years by erosion. It's one of the places that we are sure you will not forget on your trip through Turkey, where you can also see monasteries and houses carved into the rock and underground cities, which make it a magical place.
Yeah. Okay. Um, okay. Thank you, Johannes. Well, the next place to visit is a special place. The picture is really beautiful. So, visit this occasion. Luz Daisy, please.
Koron Castle in Turkey is another of the most impressive landscapes and most famous places to visit in Turkey. Declared a World Heritage Site, this natural area is known for its wide pools located on the side of a 100 meters high hill, which were formed thanks to the tectonic movements that made several mineral-rich hot springs appear. This water has formed wide layers of limestone and traversing as it moves down the mountain, creating what today appears from afar, a huge frozen waterfall.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Thank you. So, well, the next, this is the three places that I find in Turkey, but I know there's more. But in this occasion, we were talking about these three places. So the next country to see or to talk about a little is Mexico. Mexico. Well, the first place in Mexico recommended is historical center of Mexico City. Alfonso, please.
Historic center of Mexico City. The center, hold on a second. The center, as it is popularly called, is an area of approximately 10 square kilometers, delimited by the National Institute of Anthropology and History, where extraordinary vestiges and monuments of almost 7 centuries of the life of the city rest.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So, well, the next place to visit in this country is Riviera Maya. Please, Johannes.
Riviera Maya, Quintana Roo. Located in the state of Quintana Roo, the Riviera Maya is one of the most paradisiacal and extraordinary places that you can imagine. With beautiful and amazing beaches, enchanting ruins, and magical Mayan archaeological sites, all combined with the adventures that offer you a great variety of theme parks, ecotouristic activities, and natural landscapes.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yes, it is. So, well, the next place to visit in this country is Acapulco. Please, Miss Daisy.
Acapulco is one of the oldest and most traditional touristic destinations in Mexico. To this day, its beaches and its lavish nightlife continue to captivate visitors. Here you can take a boat ride to the island of La Roqueta, do activities and water sports, enjoy beautiful landscapes, and get to know its famous cliff as well as observe the show of the most daring divers jumping from more than 40 meter heights in La Quebrada, an experience full of adrenaline.
Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you so, Desi. Well, the next place in this country to see is Vallarta Port. Please, Alfonso.
Vallarta Port. This captivating tropical city quickly delights its visitors, offering a warm climate, environment, beaches with beautiful waters, golden suns, and the calm waves of the Pacific Ocean, and entertaining nights with a great variety of bars, karaoke, and restaurants.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is the four places. Maybe there's other places, beautiful places in Mexico. For example, Cancun or other places. But in this occasion, we were talking about these four places. So, okay, the next place to visit in this section is Thailand. Well, the first place to visit in Thailand is, I don't know. Well, maybe there's some words in Thailand language, but we can read it about like English too, I think. So, Johannes, please.
Chiang Rai, the northernmost part of Thailand, is famous for its beautiful Buddhist temples, unique ethnic tribes, and majestic mountainous landscapes. Come to the impressive Wat Round Kung and Buddhist temple famous for its ivory color and ornate the tile sculptures, but stay for the laid-back atmosphere and delicious cuisine. Lose yourself in the blue walls of Wat Rong Seer Kin and pray with pilgrims and Wat Phra Q, the oldest temple in Chiang Rai. It is also excellent for trekking excursions that traverse mountains and forests in search of colorful hill trips and hidden elephants, many of which can be found at the Elephant Valley Sanctuary Rehabilitation Center.
Yeah, thank you. So, okay, thank you, Johannes. Well, the next place that I can find in this country is called Lip, maybe could be. Please, Luis Daisy.
Kulit is a small touristic island located at the southern tip of Thailand, in the Andaman Sea, near the border with Malaysia. This boomerang-shaped island is part of the Tartau National Marine Park, famous for its beautiful beaches, white sand, and crystal clear water such as below Pattaya, sunrise, sunset, and Sanam. One of the best things to do in Kulai is to take a boat to the small island, to Koh Yusen, Koh Shaban, Koh Rokuri, to enjoy the beautiful corals reef and marine life. Hotels are located along the beaches around the island, while restaurants, bars, and shops are concentrated in the central area of the island.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Well, the next, well, this is the two places that I could find in Thailand. So the next country to see to talk about a little is Germany. Well, the first place to visit in this country is Munich. Alfonso, please.
Okay, Munich, home to Oktoberfest, the Bavarian capital offers alpine views and the Peking Longest where you can sip beer. It is much more than Barswurt, sausages, beer, and the typical Lederhosen pants. Munich is a sophisticated city that is often at the top of the list of the best cities to live in the world. With its shops, cultural attractions, and breathtaking lakes, the mountains, it is certainly a corner that strikes the perfect balance between city life and natural beauty.
Okay, thank you. Uh, okay, thank you. Well, the next place to visit in Germany is Colonia, please, Luis Daisy.
You may have heard of Ile de Cologne. The truth is that this is where this type of perfume was born in 1709. The city even has its own museums dedicated to fragrances. But not everything in Cologne is related to good smells. This city is one of the bank of the Never centuries structure around the famous cathedral with its twin towers. As if this were not enough, they also have a large chocolate museum and a bridge, the Houssoner, I don't know, of which lovers hang polk logs and then throw the key into the river, hoping that their love will last forever.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So, okay, Luz. Yeah, this is the good place according to the history. Um, okay, the next place to visit in this country is Berlin. Berlin is other place, beautiful. Please, Johannes.
Berlin, Germany's capital, has it all: great restaurants, incredible nightlife, museums, art galleries, and gorgeous architectures, with examples like the Brandenburg Gate, Charlottenburg Palace, and Berlin Cathedral pictured below. If you go, you will not run out of ideas of things to see and do in Berlin. Walking routes through his history, markets, jazz, music, bars, and art. The East Side Gallery is the largest open-air art gallery in the world and has around 1 kilometer of works in a section of the former Berlin Wall.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Johannes. The next place to visit in this country is Hamburgo. Hamburgo, yeah. Okay, Alfonso, please.
Ha- Hamburg is home to the third largest port in the world, behind London and New York, and it is magnificent. Bay offers a variety of exquisite seafood and fish. Don't miss the Hamburg Fish Market on Sundays. If you like shopping, the Ulster Garden area is perfect. And if you want to escape the streets of the city, you can always drop by the Plantain on Women, which has the third largest Japanese garden in Europe and where there are free concerts during the summer months, known as the Door of the World. You will find everything you are looking for in Hamburg, from theaters and operas to the largest miniature railway line on the planet.
Okay, thank you. Well, uh, the next place maybe, I don't know, is next country is United Kingdom. So, United Kingdom is the next, according to the statistic, the next country most visited in this year. Um, the first place in this place to visit in this country is Edinburgh. So, the next place in this country, Edinburgh is the first. Edinburgh, Big Ben. The next is San Paulo Cathedral is the most important place to visit too. Windsor Castle is the other place. Um, and the last one is the London Eye. Uh, but in this occasion, I want to ask for a favor because I need to cut this video and record it, the other one in this moment. And I want to show the all places that I have. Um, Please let me. So the next country to, according to the statistic, is Japan. The first place in Japan to visit is, or the most place visited is Tokyo. The next place in Japan. is Osaka, is other country, is other city, important city to visit. Well, the next place in Japan is Yokohama, other important neighborhood, important city. Well, and just one place, maybe this is less visited in this year, United Arab Emirates. But in this occasion, I think they are growing so fast. Um, in according to visit every year. Well, in United Arab Emirates, we got the first place to visit, Burj Al Arab. Please, Alfonso,
Hold on. Should I read this one?
Burj Al Arab.
Okay, Burj Al Arab.
Yeah,
Every visitor to Dubai shouldn't miss having a photo taken of the sailboat-shaped hotel. You can watch it from the beach, book an afternoon tea at the hotel, or visit it at sunset when the bright sky illuminates its silhouette.
yeah. Okay, thank you. So the next place in this country, or especially in Dubai, is Burj Khalifa. Please, Miss Daisy, can you read about it?
Yes, Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world, measuring more than 800 meters. Without a boat, it is one of the most impressive palaces in Dubai. If you have the opportunity to visit this country, we recommend that before getting the view of the skyscrapers from the outside, you should go to the top and see what Dubai looks like from 148 stories high. The view is unparalleled. It is straight from the sea to the desert, and it is an experience that will remain in your eyes forever.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So the next place, important and beautiful places to visit in Dubai is the Palm Jumeirah. Please, Johannes.
Palm Jumeirah is the largest man-made island in the world. Every tourist to Dubai definitely needs to know the palm, taste a dish from one of its restaurants and drink, or dance in one of its high-end bars. Even better than visiting the island in staying at one of its five-star hotels, such as Fairmont, the Palm, Atlantis, or Anatara.
Yeah, okay. Well, the next place in this country to visit is Saint Jahan. Maybe it's a pronunciation in Arabic language, mosque. But in this occasion, this is another place, a beautiful place to visit in this country. Um, uh, well, last one, I want to ask, maybe you recommended it for visitors when some people ask for Colombia. Uh, Luz Daisy, what city or what place in Colombia do you recommend it for visitors?
Okay, it's really difficult because Colombia has many amazing
Yeah,
places.
yeah,
It
yeah,
depends of the main idea of the trip. For example, if you want to stay in a place where you can enjoy the silence and the peace, you can go to some little towns like
yeah.
Barichara or
Yes,
like Villa de Leyva,
yeah,
and in
yeah,
those places you can enjoy the weather because it's really cold, and you can feel secure. You can go to walk with your friends, your family, and it's I think that those places are really amazing to visit.
yeah. Okay, thank you. So, for your advice. So, well, Johannes, please, what country, not what country, maybe, sorry, what city would you recommend it? What place do you recommend it for foreign people?
Well, I suggest a trip to San Andres Island. It's
Yes.
a beautiful place. It's so cheap, and you can find different places inside to enjoy. The shores, the beach is so nice. The sea is with a blue amazing.
Yes.
And nearby you can find other island like Johnny Key.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good and that trip to and the islands.
Okay, thank you. So, Alfonso, what place or what city do you recommend it to visit in this country? In our country, sorry.
I will recommend Cundinamarca because you can visit the city, you can visit Bogota and find anything, and also you can go to the near towns and look for quiet places, small towns near to the city. So I think it is a big area where you can find many things. For fun, for places to eat. So I will recommend that area.
Okay, thank you. Well, I want to ask for a big favor for me because I need to complete 60 hours, maybe, and I need to cut this video and start other. And it's like for conversation. Please, can you help me? Okay, I maybe can you wait for a minute? I need to cut this video.
You mean we need to stay a little more?
But talking all the time.
He just left.
Sorry, I can. I need to. The computer need to record the video. Maybe please wait. I need to record it very well and then start again. Okay. Well, in this section, I want to start to recording again. Um, of course, it's like a new video. I want to give my thanks to you for your time. Welcome, Alfonso, and welcome, Daisy. Welcome, Johannes, to this section.
Thank
Hi,
you.
teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, okay, thank you. Well, I need to record the second video because I need to complete my hours. Please let me to show the slides and we can talk a little about this topic. Okay, everybody, can you see my slides?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so I think this is maybe for conversation or advice or suggestion because the general topic is methods and exchanges. So the first topic in this general topic is conference. Well, the idea is you can talk about maybe have an experience participating in conference or something like that. The idea is talk about. So the question is, have you ever been to a conference, Johannes? Maybe Johannes.
Yes, in the university, I had some conference about
Yeah, yeah.
scientific topics, uh,
What topic?
about the shape of the planet, about the
Okay,
gravity. Another interesting situation that the science states something about that, and the reality is other. But it was so interesting.
okay. Thank you. Yeah, it is an important topic. So, Alfonso, please, do you have any experience, or do you have you ever been in a conference to a conference?
Yes, probably in college. It was an international conference. We have teachers from other countries visiting us.
Yes.
It was about software development.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. So, Luz Daisy, maybe have you ever been in a conference to a conference?
Yes, in many conference by Econtech. I don't know if you know Econtech. This is an organization in Colombia
Yeah.
which works with standards in quality. It has different members, for example, Colombian governments, private institutions, and other people. And they work with standardization of quality in many business.
Okay, thank you. So, well, the next topic to talk about in this section is events. Well, the idea is you can talk about a little about an important event maybe you lived um, recently, an important event that you can tell us, Johannes, please.
Well, now I remember an event long time ago in the mall called Atlantis Plaza,
Oh,
with
wow.
an exposition of ancient cars, and
That's
was
good.
great. Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay,
childish cars.
okay, thank you. So, maybe Alfonso. Alfonso, you any important events that you can tell us?
It can be like entertainment,
Okay,
like I mean, like any event, any experience.
okay,
Well, I remember once I was in a food event. It was a gastronomic event in Pereira where
oh,
with many restaurants of international and local food.
yes, okay, thank you. Um, Miss Daisy, maybe can you tell us an important event that you?
Yes, I traveled one time to Manizales, and there was the Feria of Manizales, and its fair is celebrated in January. You can do different activities like traditional and old and new activities. You can enjoy there in the black and white carnivals.
Oh wow, yeah. Okay, thank you. So, well, the next topic to, to talk about in this section is congresses and conventions. Maybe any experience, Johannes, about could be congress or conventions?
Well, I have not been in one on congress or conventions that I remember right now. No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay, thank you. So, Alfonso, maybe any conventions that you participated?
Mm, Probably not participated, but being in the public, like
Yeah,
being uh, probably as a it was a convention for system engineers,
yeah.
and I was in the public.
Okay, thank you. Stacy, do you have any experience? Any experience participating in conventions?
And yes, with the same as the Congress, with the content because they every year make a special Congress in Cartagena, like an
Yes.
international photo.
Oh, yeah.
People over all the country go there, talk and discuss many topics about quality and business.
Okay, thank you. Yes, okay. Well, the next meetings, maybe this is a common meetings. I think this is could be prevented for positive things, for negative things. So maybe when you are getting problems to solution problems, could be um, make a meeting. Well, I think this a discussion. Well, the next topic in this section is business and official travel. So, business. In this moment, are you on business, Johannes?
No, I've traveled only
Ah,
uh, sightseeing for sightseeing. I think
okay.
not
And
on
special office
business
travel.
or travel official travel. No, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
maybe official travel. Do you not have any idea?
Well, an idea about that. Well, I think is when you working for an international company,
Yeah.
maybe you have to travel on business to arrange some contract about that, I think.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So, Alfonso, are you on business in this moment?
Well, no, my work is from home, so I don't need to travel. I I don't have to travel for this job. And before I have never been in a job where I have to travel.
Okay, thank you. Liz Daisy, are you on business?
Nowadays, no, but 2 years ago, I am an industrial engineer. So 2 years ago, I was working like that, and I
Okay.
had to travel to Medellin because I work in a Catholic school, and every year we had to meet in Medellin with the other schools from the other cities to create different plans to improve the institutions.
Okay, thank you. So the next topic to talk about in this section is group travel exchange. Maybe uh, could be there's some specialist people working in this section. Um, Do you know any group travel exchange, Johannes, for study or for work, maybe?
Well, me no, but I know about other students that
Yeah.
change to other countries around the world. But
Oh,
it's
yeah. Thank
to
you.
improve language maybe, or
Yes, for
knowledge
learning
about
language.
some topics.
Yes. Okay. Luis Daisy, any experience or any idea with this group travel exchange?
Okay, I'm no, but I remember that some friends were in a group travel exchange, like work and travel. They say that this is a really good opportunity
Yeah.
to travel around the world, practice and learn the language, and
Mhm.
meet many people.
Okay, thank you. So, Alfonso, any idea?
Not really. I understand that that is when you can go to another country to finish your studies or do
Yeah.
some semesters, right? But I didn't have the opportunity to travel for study yet.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So, well, the next topic to talk about a little is complaints. Any complaints, Johannes?
Well, when I was working for an airline here in Colombia, we had to receive many complaints about different aspects of
Yeah.
the airline, for delays, maybe for damage of baggage, and I can remember many complaints about that.
Okay, yes, thank you. So, Alfonso, any complaints? What-
You mean like experience
See,
with
yeah,
complaints?
like you explained, yes.
Well, once I was working in a customer service area,
Yeah.
so I have to take care of customers' complaints sometimes.
Okay. Well, yes. Daisy, any complaints in July?
Yes, this year I have been working like the boss in my grade in the school.
Okay.
Sometimes I have to listen some parents who tell me like that some mates doesn't do their works in a good way, so they say different things to improve the quality of the job.
Okay, thank you. So, well, what about personal service? What do you recommend it, for personal service? Any advices? Maybe I don't know. Uh, what kind of people we need to do in this section, personal service? And Johannes, what do you think about it?
Well, it's necessary to have an excellent communication,
Yes,
uh,
yes, it is.
to express the knowledge about the topic that the customer is looking for at
Yeah.
that time. The attitude is so important,
Yes.
but
Yeah, yeah.
to give the best service to the customer, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you. Luis Stacy, what do you suggest or what is your advice for this kind of people?
I think that it is a really difficult and hard job because you need to be kind with people
Yeah,
and responsible
yes,
and obviously honest. So it is a really
yeah,
hard work. You need a lot of energy to
yes.
be in there.
Okay, thank you. So, Alfonso, what do you advise? What do you think about it?
I think that it is important for customer service. Always try to listen people
Yeah,
and also have patience
yes,
and make sure that people understand what you're saying. Um, and I guess basically it is that it is being patient and always try to say things how it is.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So, well, the next topic to talk about little is public clients. What's your recommendation for public clients? Could be like a personal service too. Maybe or you have other advices. Johannes.
Well, nowadays I'm working for the majorities as
Yeah.
a technique, operational
Okay.
technician, sorry, and I have to give many information to the
Yes.
clients. It's so important to solve the problems and to know the different rents about the rents of the supercades in Bogota City. Uh,
Okay.
so interesting, but you have to be so so training for that occupation. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. What is your advice, Alfonso, for public clients?
Uh, I'm sorry. What? Uh,
What do you recommend for public clients? Maybe what kind of public client do you work? Would you like to work, for example, maybe imagine?
like, what are my clients?
Yeah.
Mm, well, in my case, as I work for a company, I will say that my clients could be other areas from the company. So other employees of the company are like my clients.
Okay. Yes. What do you suggest for public clients, Miss Daisy?
Okay, I think that public clients are really annoying, and
Yes.
sometimes they need to keep calm because they want that everything can be perfect, and sometimes it's really difficult for the
Yeah. Yeah.
business
Mhm.
make them happy all the time.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. So the next topic to talk about little is stories. What kind of story do you like? Would you like to visit, Johannes?
Well, I remember visiting a big store in
Yes.
Frankfurt am Main, Germany, 5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Uh, but it was so interesting.
Yes.
Many shops inside and
Uh-huh.
so expensive. You had to pay in euros, but it was so nice to visit their interesting place.
Okay. Thank you, Alfonso. What do you think about it? What kind of stories? Is bigger or small?
Uh, I like clothing stores, and when I
Yes.
visit a city, I like to see the stores.
Yes.
Also, when I'm in town, in small towns, I like to visit the stores and see the local products.
Yeah.
In general, I like to visit stores whenever I goes out.
Okay. Thank you. So, Luz Daisy, what do you think about it?
Okay, I think that like a woman, I like to go to the stores all the
Yes.
time, especially
Yeah.
for clothes, for
Yeah.
shoes,
Yeah.
for bags, and things like that. But obviously, we
Okay.
prefer the shops, the stores where we can live like free, like we can choose everything we want. We
Yeah.
come, and obviously the it's really important if it is cheap or expensive.
Yeah. Okay. So the next topic in this section is shops. Do you like shopping a lot, Johannes?
Well, with my family, sometimes we're going shopping, but
Okay.
I don't like. I don't like, but when I have to change the clothes, maybe I go shopping.
Okay. Alfonso, would you like go to shopping?
Yes, I always like it. I like always go to shopping to get clothing, or
Yes.
it can be a local store, or it can be also online. But I always like to shop.
Okay, thank you. Stacy, I know your experience. I
I
know you like to
really love
shopping.
to shopping.
Yeah.
Yes, it's really good. Mm, for me, it's really good because my husband is like one friend more, because he told me all the time it is good, or it is wrong, or it is better. So it's a good plan to do with him. Um,
Okay.
and I think that it's fine. And here in our city, we have many shops to visit.
Okay, thank you. Well, this is all the topics in this section. Well, I can say that I completed 15 classes. Um, well, I think this is the last class. Maybe I think I got a 50 classes for 2 hours is 30. In this section to complete the course, the experience pedagogic experience 2, I need to complete 60 hours. I think with this recording, I think I I can complete. So I just want to give my thanks to you, Alfonso Cortez, Luz Daisy, Johannes, for your time, for helping in this course. Thanks a million to you, and I just want to give my thanks only. So thanks a million for Alfonso, for Luz Daisy, and for Johannes. Thank you,
Thank,
everybody. Maybe somewhere we can see you.
okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you, teacher, for
Okay,
your
okay.
dedication,
Thank you, everybody.
for your
Thank you a
time,
lot.
and I
Okay,
Thank you, teacher, for every class.
okay. Thank you to you for your time. I like it a lot because this group is really nice. With you, I like to participate a lot. You have a good vocabulary and fluency. This is a perfect for me because I learned it too. In my case, I think was pretty difficult because I live in an indigenous community, and it's a new experience to me, and I think I can say that I learned a lot with you, and just want to give my thanks to you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. See you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Okay.
Bye
Thank you,
bye.
everybody. Okay. Okay.
thank you, teacher. Lucky you.
Okay. Okay. Okay, teacher from university. This is my group number, group A. This was a beautiful group. I think I can say that I learned a lot. I complete my hours. I mean, with this video, I just want to give my thanks to you. So everybody, thank you.